Hello everyone, Mark from Overlook Valley Homestead. Today we're going to talk about hard spots to cut. Okay, we all got those spots in our yard that it's just really hard to get your lawnmower into. And so I'm going to show you what me and Sarah did here on our homestead to help with that situation. Um, it didn't take a lot to do it, and it actually made the place look a little better too. So one of the major spots in our yard that was really hard to cut with a lawnmower is right behind me here, as you see. Um, you come down through here and you got the porch, and then you got this big dip back, and then it's like a 90-degree, angle there, and you can't get the lawnmower in it. So what we did is we picked up some old railroad ties, and we, as you see, we put them at an angle so that the lawnmower can go right around, and you don't even have to stop. You can just, it's at a good angle where you can make those turns with a lawnmower, and it also minimizes the weed eating you had to do. And then we filled the inside of it with of course we put down a ground cover and a plastic, and we filled it with pea gravel, and we just made a really nice little setting area where we can hang out. We put our fire pit, and we come out here and use this a lot, especially during the summer. We'll kick back and light a small fire with branches that we pick up from everywhere. We got plenty of branches. We'll just kick back and talk, and sometimes the grandbabies come, and we'll even do s'mores out here. Maybe some hot dogs or something, just roast them over the fire. It's just some good family time. We really enjoy it. We picked up this fire pit. I believe Sarah got it at Walmart. She got it on sale. I want to say it was like $39 or $59 or something like that. It wasn't too bad, and it's probably paid for itself already as many times as we've used it. And then these chairs, they kind of recline. I won't say recline, but they're laid back, and they're just really comfortable sitting when you're doing that. But anyways, I'll show you another area of our yard that was also kind of a problem spot for us, and it's on the other side of the porch. We have a little indention here where there was a room built on, and then it comes all the way over to where the steps are on the porch. And we used to grill on our porch, but after we built this, we thought, well, hey, that's a perfect spot to put a grilling area. So we got our grill and our grilling table there, and we did the same thing, railroad ties, and we put pea gravel in. And the grandbabies, they love to play in these pea gravel. They get their little dump truck in there and their buckets, and they'll just have a ball. And that's how you get rid of some of the common spots in your yard that's hard to cut. See, we can just come right along the building here and just keep going, and you don't even have to worry about stopping, backing up when you're cutting. And on the other side of this room, I built this room on when we first got married, and because my wife had 3 kids and I had 1, and this was a 3-bedroom house, so we needed 4, so we built a bedroom on, and that's what this was. Which our oldest daughter has been staying in it, and she recently got her own house and moved out, her and her grandbaby, so it's back to me and Sarah and our youngest son Tyler. So our plans for this room, now that we don't need it for a bedroom, is to turn this into a dining room. We don't have a lot of room in our kitchen with our kitchen table, and Sarah, she's always wanted a dining room, so that's the plan. But this window right here you see behind me, I'm going to cut this out, and I'm going to put some kind of door, a 6-light, 9-light. Would love to put a double set of French doors, but I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do there yet. But anyways, there's another 90-degree corner here, and you can cut, but you can't get right into the corner with a lawnmower, so you got to you know, weed eat it or get to push more or something like that to cut it. And it's just takes up more time when you're cutting grass. And so our plan is to, let me walk out a little further, maybe you can see better. Our plan is to build a patio here from the very end of the house right here all the way up into that room, and kind of square it off, but we're going to angle the corner just a little bit so that the lawnmower can go right around it. We're going to put a patio here and put a door in there and some steps, and we're possibly going to move our grilling area down here. Sarah's always wanted a really big outside grilling area, and that's something Sarah loves to do, is grill. And you know, I like to grill too, but that's something she really enjoys doing. So you know, I let her do it most of the time. That's just how we are. We kind of let each other do what we enjoy doing, you know. But anyways, what I would like to do here is to have the patio and have a good grill set up, maybe like an outdoor kitchen with a type of pergola on top on part of it. And we also have a movie projector that we use sometimes outside, you know, and makes it and it makes the movie really big, you know. So we'll probably put that out here in some kind of pull down screen that we can do that, and maybe we can, I like to watch football, so we can grill and watch football or races or whatever, or, you know, chick flicks, whatever it is Sarah wants to watch out here. And but that is the ideal for this area. Now this will take some time. It's not nothing that we're gonna get done you know, within the next 6 months or anything. It's gonna be a slow process, but having an ideal of what you want to do with an area is a start, in my opinion. Most of the time, anytime that we plan to do something, we're able to get that done, and it usually turns out the way we want it done. My background, I was raised up doing construction work, mechanic work. I've done just about everything. I worked on a dairy. I drove a truck. I work in a factory now, which is something that's kind of new for me. I've worked in 2 other factories in my life, but it was only for short periods of time because I'm just not a inside kind of guy. But anyways, that's our plan for that area. And back to what the subject was supposed to be about. We're trying to make it where it's easy to cut around when you go around the yard, so that you can just start cutting grass and you ain't got to stop and take care of small problem spots. Another thing, you know, out here in our backyard, we put, I guess you would call it an orchard, because Sarah's put all her fruit trees and little fruit bushes and everything out here. But one of the things that we did was we put them all in a straight line. Now there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 lines, but they're all in a straight line, so that when we can cut right down one side, right back up the other. And eventually the plan for that is to build like a barrier wall around them, just like it more or less look like a flower garden, I guess, just a little raised bed or something, border. But anyways, that's our ideal here, is to try to make everything where you can just cut right around it as best we can. And there are sometimes when there are spots that you can't, but we really try when we're doing something to incorporate that in there, to do that, so that it won't be, you know, such a pain, I guess. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, and if you hadn't watched our other videos, we check them out and like and subscribe if you hadn't done that, and come back and hang out with us again here on our homestead, and God bless you.